We've created art using a 64 color crayon. We've created art using a 15 color bright crayon. And now we are creating art with a 15 color neon crayon. These colors are going to be intense, but I'm really excited to see what we can come up with using these crazy multicolored crayon art supply. As usual, I'm really curious to see what sort of coloring we can get with this, so let's watch it. And paper, magic, I know, right? I always love these boxes. It says crazy cool color combos inside every crayon, and you know what? I believe it. I've really enjoyed the art I've created using these other two crayons, so I'm excited. Let's see if this one's going to be any different or if it's going to be the similar vibe. Maybe if the colors are super different. Okay, some neon starting to come out. There's just a lot of seafoam green that seems to be hanging out, and that dark blue, which again, wouldn't really call that neon, but I guess I had to throw some other ones in there. Yep, we got some pink, some orange, we've got some green. If I do lines, will they keep changing? We've got blue. Still got blue. Ooh, but we've got like a multicolor. It starts off as a sea foam and turns blue as it goes. That's interesting. Oh, and we're all sea foam. No, we're back to blue. If I can sort of plan out, ooh, where the color hits on the bottom of the crayon, I bet I could get some different and interesting combinations. Ham? Excuse you, sir. Sir? No, Ham. We're learning to stay off the desk. One day we'll get there. I'm definitely getting a very pastel vibe mixed with some very neon colors and the occasional really dark color. I definitely see some really dark blues, purple, red in here. So we definitely didn't hit all 15 colors, but I see the general vibe. Let's do some sketches and come up with something fun to draw with this big crayon. All right, so my favorite thing to do with these sort of drawings is to focus on shapes. We've got, of course, the triangle. We've got a circle, and of course, a square. What about mountains? Triangular mountains. I'm already thinking. Okay, well let's think about how I really liked the color changing, and I can create a colorful mountain with the crayon, and then we can do ink trees with colorful berries. And there's gotta be a creature, and I'm still very obsessed with cats currently. I think I've lost the plot of this being a triangle focused illustration, and now it's just a weird cat illustration. Okay, let's go back to the triangle base. Let's think volcano and create this colorful explosion of crayon. Wait, unless I made it a cat mountain that was vomiting up a colorful river or something. I think we have ourselves a winner, and we can have like a little cat character climbing the mountain. Okay, I'm sorry, colorful volcanoes, but our cat colorful barfing mountain wins on the triangle. Let's move on to our circle idea. Now, the basic inside of me wants to do a colorful space, which is very tempting, I'll tell you that. What about a cat-shaped planet? I mean, I guess I could just have a bunch of other planets floating around it and just color those colorful and fun. But I do want to do some sort of galaxy or something floating through it. So do I want the cat planet to be the thing that's colorful, or do I want to make some sort of colorful galaxy nebula thing floating through? I don't actually know. I don't have an idea yet, but I'm just going to draw a cat inside this circle and see what happens. Okay, we have a cat head. What now? I have no direction. I am just sort of going for it. I guess I could just use the crayon to color all sorts of colorful lines around it and then just keep the white around it and just have emphasis on the cat, but not actually have a clear subject and sort of leave it open to interpretation. I guess that might be kind of fun. Just focus on the colors and the texture and the randomness of the crayon. I don't know. Let's just go with it until I think of something else, I guess. All right, what's our square up to? Okay, let's just think about making a very ink-heavy cityscape or something. Lots of buildings and a giant kitty, duh. attacking the city. Oh, that looks like a dog because I added a muzzle. Okay, we'll work on the face shape. But it's supposed to be a kitty. Oh, and we can draw like a tiny plane, like attacking it. Pew, 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 pew. And of course, the sky I will color with the crayon and make it all crazy like a sunset or something. Ooh, I like this one so far. I think I just really like the idea of a tiny plane attacking our giant city kitty. Okay, here's an idea. It's pretty similar to the one we just did. But what if we do our little cacti? They're kind of boxy in a way, in the sense that, I don't know, they're angular. Are those cats? Is that cactus looking at me? Does it have ears? Am I tripping? I do like the city one a little bit more, though it's gonna be hard. Honestly, maybe? Oh gosh. I'm very indecisive, but let's just start drawing and see where it goes. Before we get creative, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. Online learning community full of thousands of classes for creatives by creatives just like you and me, from photography, illustration, graphic design, or learn some baking, editing, and more. It's ad-free so you can get on with getting creative, and new premium classes are added weekly. Today I really wanted to focus on having fun and getting inspired, so I tried this class, Start with a Shape, by Emily Henderson, who helps you let go of the stress and pressure of creating art and instead focuses on having fun. And her focus on shapes is something I've always been drawn to, but I just was really curious how she also approached the same. You too can start exploring a new skill. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description or the code KaseyGolden2 will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get creative and add a new skill to your art. Let's get back into creating with this giant crayon. All right, I guess I'm actually going to break out a ruler and find the center of our paper here. Yeah, I take art seriously. And all right, I goofed it a little bit, but we're back. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with the top part. It's pretty triangular and I'll be adding some triangle other aspects. So I think maybe it's fine not having that up there. Oh, I wanna add clouds. You gotta add clouds. I was gonna have his eyes closed, but now I'm wondering if they should be open. All right, we've got our rainbow vomit going all the way down. Now, I think I'll make like a lake at the base here just to get us started going off the page. All right, next up, I'm going to add a few trees. I don't know if I wanna add a lot because I kind of feel like just going directly in with pen is going to be the most efficient way to do something like this. And then I might just wing it. I don't know if this looks natural. Then again, it is a cat-shaped mountain, so about as natural as it's gonna look. That's pretty cute, and we gotta put some birds up there to really show how big this cat mountain is. I'm really not sure exactly what I want to do with coloring this. I know that the trees, I'm just gonna make them black because I think that would be a nice, bold area at the bottom. The only thing I'm not really sure what to do with is the cat mountain. How do I color the cat mountain? Am I going to do hatching? I don't know. Am I just going to do random lines to make it look textured? That could be cute. All right, here we go. Let's just do it. I could use a ruler to make this nice and straight, but I like a good hand-drawn look, so let's hope I don't get too sloppy. And you know what? If I get too sloppy, I'll just throw a tree over it. You'll never know. Jeez, what are you doing? I love that even though I'm making different sizes, like huge trees and little trees, they all have the same tiny little stick holding them up. Okay, we've got all of our little trees ready to fill in. I'm just going to take an even fatter pen and fill them in. And last tree done. Okay, I was thinking about how I wanted to ink our mountain, and I think I want to do a few tests. Okay, I've done a few tests here. We've got an 01 with just scribble texture. We've got an 01 with like loopy textures. We've got 02 with scribbles, and then I thought I knew this was gonna win. I think we've just got hatching that I did with a ruler, and that always just looks so nice. Get your rulers out, y'all. This is going to take a minute. Okay, we have done it. I knew it would take a really long time, but you know what? Hatching is always worth it. Look how perfectly gray this is. It's just so, wow. Always worth it. Okay, so last little inking detail I want to add is our birds. Oh wait, that's not true. I also want to add little flowers. All right, birds drawn. Let's just add a few. I'm calling them flowers because in my mind, I'm pretending they're flowers, but honestly, it sort of just looks like mountain rock texture. And you know what? Anything to add even more texture to this illustration, the better. So flowers, rock texture, whatever it looks like to you, I'll take it. Actually, let me know in the comments, do you think these look like little black flowers, or does it just look like random mountain rock texture? I think it looks like flowers, but I don't know if that's just because in my head they're flowers. How's that look? Ooh, I actually really like that. There's just so much texture and so much going on. Actually, I feel like I'm getting dizzy looking at those lines. Anyway, okay, I changed my mind about using whiteout to remove this random line. Ta-da! The ink mark is gone. Would recommend this mono sand eraser. Apparently it works really well if you just want to remove a small layer of ink you don't want. Okay, I have decided to go ahead and ink our river. I just feel like the crayon is going to be a little too thick and hard to control, so it's probably best if I just go ahead and ink this river in. All right, here we go. Hopefully we can get a nice assortment of different colors here. Ooh, maybe I should try to focus on just getting blue. So far it's actually really cool. I kind of do want some more colors, but this sort of seafoam green and blue together is looking really cool. Let's try to get something else in here though. Oh my gosh, the pink looks so good. Honestly, I'm really surprised at the amount of blue that came out. That just really went along with this illustration really well. And the additional just like pinks and yellows in there, I think really turned out nice. But I wonder if we could sprinkle in some additional colors in here. I think I can target some of this pink. There it is, our triangle inspired mountain barfing up a rainbow waterfall. Majestic. If you're wondering if I have come to a decision for the circle drawing, the answer is I have not. But you know what? I love to wing things. Let's just see what happens. Let's just start with a simple circle on where I know to put our kitty. And I think I'm just gonna make this one super simple with a lot of colors just coming at the character. Maybe some like arrows and like fun black shapes. And then we're just gonna go hog with the crayon. I kind of just want to draw a really cute kitty, I don't know, just like floating here, really shocked, and just like a lot of action happening. Little footsies? I'm just not loving the face. Hold on, maybe if it's like more angled and like smaller? Maybe no nose, no nose. We're not gonna do a nose. The most simple one of all, yet the biggest struggle of all. What's he up to? I don't even know, but you know what? It's kind of cute. Let's just do like arrows pointing at him in like crazy shapes and things. A circle cut in half? I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I don't know, it looks kind of fun. It's interesting. We have a cute kitty. What more do you want? I say we just go for it. I guess I'm going to do what I did with the trees in the last one. I'm going to go ahead and just outline everything, and then I will go through and fill it in. All right, everything has been lined. Time to fill it in. All right, we have our shapes colored in, our random shapes. This has like a really interesting sort of graffiti vibe. Not that I know the first thing about graffiti. I'm going to use a smaller point, and I'm going to just scribble in color and leave a lot of blank areas, and hopefully that will create a textured fur area. That's the idea anyway. I guess I just want to make sure that we do add a little bit of texture to this piece, and I do want to separate the cat from the shapes because the shapes are a solid black color, and I think the easiest way to sort of make the cat its own and not just another blobby solid colored shape is to give it some texture because cats are fuzzy. I think I'm actually going to mix a few thicker strokes in there. I think it needs a variety. It also just needs some thicker areas covered. This will also help me sort of create a 3D shape of him. Since I can sort of round out the texture, it will definitely give a sense of, I don't know, like a roundness. All right, the body is done. Moving on to the limbs, which is looking good. Just gotta add that thicker pen texture afterwards. I do make sure that the parts around the features, like the eyes and the mouth, are pure black, just because it looks kind of weird if there's too much white texture around those areas. Otherwise, is that it? Am I done adding texture to our kitty? Heck yeah, I think that looks really good. Actually, since I am hatching things, I think I'm going to go ahead and hatch the mouth and tongue. Maybe not the tongue, I'll just do the mouth. Look at that. Now it looks a little different. Actually, let's go ahead and do these paws that are in the background. Actually, really quick, I do have pieces of tape holding down our piece straight. However, I do want to completely cover this, and I actually might need something to protect my desk. Let me get a bigger piece of paper. Okay, we've got our protective layer. We've got our crayon. Let's just go for it. Let me go ahead and just add a few guides. Okay, here we go. Again with the dark blue. That's okay. Maybe we can rotate the crayon and get different colors. I'm hoping. Ooh, I like it so far. Oh yes, we're getting some pink, we're getting some orange, some green. This is definitely the best way to get a variety of all the colors. I don't know if we're gonna get all 15, but we're definitely getting colors we did not get in the waterfall. Oh, look at the pink go! The pink's going for it. Honestly, this one is so simple. It's just a cat with shapes, and I kind of regret not making the shapes go farther out, but I was kind of thinking, you know, just like a little circle right here. But you know what? Look at this color explosion and the fun shapes around our kitty. I like this one. It's simple, but I like it. Our third and final illustration, I'm going to, of course, measure a perfect square. We'll see. I'm going to round out the corners just because I feel like, I don't know, rounding out the corners would be nice. My favorite thing to do when creating these, I guess, cityscape scenes is to actually just take my rulers and trace them. I'll go up, but then only go halfway across, because then I can just go boop. Just adding some various, I don't know, box things on top of these buildings. You know, box things. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and outline our buildings just to get them going. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I added too much cityscape and now I won't have enough of the colorful crayon sky, but we'll see. Okay, we've got the base outline of our city. Next, I'm going to add, I guess, a grid for the windows. Just random sizes and links just to add variety to each of these buildings. Is that even? No, it's not. Okay, that is as even as I'm going to get that. Oh boy. Now you would think I would also go through and do lines for the other ones, but honestly, I like to sort of randomly color them, some of them out, some of them on, and that sort of keeps it sporadic and interesting. Yeah, all right, there's one building done. Several more to go. Actually, I do just sort of select certain ones to put windows on, so we'll see. I kind of like doing the high-rise ones. Let's do this guy. And for this one, I'm going to do super wide windows. Pretty fancy. Okay, we've got our long windows done. Let's do some fancy circle windows. Is that even a thing? It is in this world. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not vibing with these circle windows. I just kind of feel like they're too out of place with all these other square ones. I gotta get rid of them. They look weird. I'm sorry, circle windows. You will be missed. And we're done. Wow, that took a minute. All right, so we've got a few clouds. Let's draw our evil kitty. Wait a second, I'm starting to see a story here. Hold on. Our kitty from the original mountain climbed up to the top to get the powers, drink from the fountain, transform, and turn into this weird, lanky, evil kitty. I love it. Okay, long, weird neck. Hunch, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, I'm into it. We'll make his eyes angry. Oh, he looks drunk. You know what? He's drunk off of magical water. Why not? I literally did not change the face except for the drunk face. Does that look like a plane? Sure, what? Why not? Should I have looked up a reference for what, I don't know, like a fighter airplane looks like? Absolutely. Did I? Absolutely not. All right, time to add our fuzzy texture. Fuzzy texture? Furry texture? Look, we're adding texture. Okay, really quick, I feel like I need to cross-hatch the moon just because, I don't know, the cloud is white. The moon needs a little something. All right, let's add those thicker strokes to our kitty fur and then we can color it. All right, I think our kitty is officially colored in. I think he looks perfect. What a little weirdo. What's he up to? What's his goal? Why did he go to that magical mountain to get turned into a giant, angry kitty? What's he up to? What's his backstory? All right, here we go. Grab your giant crayon. Where do I even begin? Gosh, you know what? Let's start at the bottom. Ooh, that looks like a sunset already. Interesting. Why? That looks so cool. Oh, we're going blue. We're going blue. Oh, blue and green? Sure, why not? That's completely normal. It's actually pretty cool looking. Actually, it does look like a child did scribble on a coloring book page, but in a good way? Is that possible? What the heck? This looks so good. Is that it? I think that's it. Again, a big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Get out there, get that free trial, learn some stuff. And thank you guys all so much for watching this video. I had so much fun with our giant crayon. From our kitty climbing the magical mountain, getting magical powers, and then turning into a giant angry kitty attacking the city. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.